While Kapila introduced me, I'd introduce the actual owners of Mitti Cafe. Aja.
Cafes are creating its magic across multiple airports in the country, and it all started with the visionary leadership of the Bangalore International Airport as they gave us our very first opportunity.
So I'll quickly introduce you to the owners of Mitti Cafe. Here you have Sachin. He's a father to a wonderful child. So both he and his wife, क्या बच्चे का नाम क्या है?
मल्हार.
Malhar. And they have dreams that one day Malhar is going to take them on a world tour. And that will happen, right?
Yes.
Rishikesh, she's a celebrity at the Mumbai International Airport, a rock star. So all celebrities click photos with him. And he is a celebrity for us. तुम्हारा नाम बताओ.
पटेल.
His name is Taufir. And how are you feeling today? कैसा लग रहा है?
मैं कब खुश हो गया.
Bhush ho gaya. That means he's very happy to meet all of you all today. Her name is Caroline, and with every salary that she earns, every month she contributes to a social cause. This girl here. So she's beyond herself.
Hello guys, my name is Stylus. Hello.
Styrus is our manager and rock star. And then you have a love story here.
माय नेम इज़ अर्चना. मेरे को बहुत खुश लगता है मिट्टी कैफे में काम करके, बहुत खुश लगता है. थैंक यू सो मच.
Hello, very good morning everyone. My name is Praveen. I'm working in the Mitti Cafe last 2 years. Cafe हम जितने भी स्पेशली एबल पर्सन से मोर देन मिलियन आज इंडिया में है, इंडिया के बाहर है, तो उनके लिए एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिएट करना चाहेंगे. और जैसे आज मेरा लॉकडाउन ख़त्म हुआ है, वैसे मिलियन जो स्पेशली एबल्ड है उनके लाइफ में का लॉकडाउन एक दिन ज़रूर ख़त्म होगा.
So to just summarize what Praveen said, that while their dream is to fly, you all have all enabled them to build the sky. Thank you so much. So I'll take you all back a couple of years. You see, I was this 22-year-old, in college, final semester, with, two aims. One is that I'm going to send some money back home with a job that I get. And with the rest, what was my aim? I'd want to party. That was my aim in life. But God had other plans. And I get to meet this one guy through a documentary, and he changes my life. His name was Nero. So Nero was an emperor in the ancient Roman Empire, mighty rich. You see, he would win one war after the other and the other. And one day, Nero wins the biggest battle of his life. And when you win, what do? You celebrate, you party. So Nero decided to throw a party, and he invited the who's who of Tinseltown. He invited kings and queens, princes and princesses from across 7 kingdoms. And as evening befell, Nero said, "Boss, we need some lights to make the party happening and rocking." So he decided to burn waste to generate light. He decided to burn the prisoners of war and the poor people who he captured, who he considered not more than waste. I was 22 years old then, sitting in that classroom. The one thing that I realized was that the problem was not Nero. You could equate Nero with atrocities, injustice, discrimination, all the not so nice things that we see in this world that exists, that will always exist. You know what the problem was? The problem was Nero's guests. As to how thousands of them could sing, dance, drink when fellow human beings burned and died. And at that point of time, that 22-year-old realized that I was one of Nero's guests. That is, if you feel something about anything, and if you're not willing to take action, then you've taken a side. And unfortunately, that side is that of the oppressor. I decided I cannot sit for college placements, and instead started volunteering with organizations that work in the disability inclusion space. I'm a mother to a 2-year-old, and there's a second one coming. Generally, when we conceive, what do we say? We want a healthy baby. What does a healthy baby mean? What does a healthy baby mean? a baby without a disability? As I worked with these amazing organizations, I realized this simple thing. And you know what that is? The problem is not that 70 million people exist with disabilities in India and over 1 billion people across the world have a disability. That statistics is not the problem, that there are people with disabilities. The problem is a larger statistics, which is the disability and the perceptions of the community that stops us from seeing the magic in their abilities. And I wanted to challenge and change just that. I needed a common denominator that could connect all of y'all. And what better than hungry people to do that? So food is a medium to do two simple things. One is generate livelihoods. That is, money should enter their accounts year on year, but 100 Mitti cafes, 10,000 people employed, 50,000 trained, doesn't move the needle. We're talking about 70 million people with disabilities only in India. So second most important objective, what do these guys do? With every meal or beverage that they serve, they are able to connect with you all, create awareness around inclusion. I started Mitti with zero startup capital. So no money, empty pockets, failed sales attempts, and multiple rejections. Y'all have had an exposure to the hospitality industry. Y'all have been seeing the best of outlets. Our first cafe was in a dilapidated tin shed full of generations of rats that the student community helped us clean. This, by the way, this table and this umbrella, which was donated by the community, was our first cafe. This girl that you see here, I remember the first day she came in for the interview, she came in crawling because at that point of time, her family could not afford a wheelchair. You would give her this clicker, her hands would shake and it would fall. Today, the same girl, sitting on the wheelchair, she manages 10 other people with disabilities. She's the manager for our first cafe and her name is Kirti. As I talk to you, we have thousands of Kirtis across the multiple Mitti cafes that we have that are completely managed by our wonderful team members with disabilities. And together they've served over 11 million meals and beverages. With every meal or beverage, what are they doing? Creating awareness about the magic in their abilities. This gentleman in the middle that you see here, his name is Bhairappa. He's got dwarfism, he's got motor disability, he's got mild intellectual disability. And he is the hero of this picture. And the reason I call him the hero of the picture is that when he is representative of the hundreds and millions of stories of persons with disabilities that are often untold, go unnoticed. So when Bhairappa, this boy, when he came in, he was rejected at 80 plus jobs, which is post that we got lucky. This boy, when he came in, I still have this picture. He did not know the concept of wearing slippers or even brushing his teeth. Today, if you look at him, what does the orange arrow and the thing in green read? What does it say? Today, he's our team lead. He's leading our entire cafe at Bangalore International Airport. Bangalore International Airport, I have Pravat, Kenneth. They were the first ever airports to give us a space to open a Mitti cafe. So a big round of applause for inclusive leadership. You know, when persons with disabilities come in, for the world, all of you all to see their abilities, it will eventually happen, we know. But you know what our larger challenge is? To show them the mirror to their abilities after years of rejection, after years of being told they're not good enough. When Bhairappa came in, one fine day he tells me that in his village, when this little boy was born, his mother passed away. And the entire village called him a child of ill omen. The reason his mother passed away, because he has a disability. So these are the taboos that exist. He further tells me, listen to this, he further tells me, you know, Didi, sister, I've not had a single friend all my life because nobody from the village would let their children play with me. Imagine growing up with no friends, no mother, being blamed for your mother passing away the day you were born. He was even told something even more painful. And you know what he was told? He was told that because of your disability, nobody will ever love you. But don't be too sad. Then this happened. He met Rupa at our cafe, another cafe. They fell in love and they got married. And Bangalore International Airport helped us play Cupid. So there are so many love stories with y'all, Pravat. And there's a love story right here. So love has no boundaries, disability being minuscule. We towards the end, you see COVID happened, all our cafes shut down. Is when Bangalore International Airport found us. But before that, when all our cafes shut down during COVID, hundreds of our team members with disabilities, we didn't know how to support them. We were thinking about survival. One of our team members with disability, Hemant, he's got cerebral palsy and autism. So not all disabilities are visible. There are hidden disabilities also. And generally when we talk about people with mental disabilities, we say they are aimless, they don't know what they are saying, they don't know what they are doing. Our experience has been so different. Persons with intellectual disabilities, they may be slow. And this is for all of y'all who might want to hire people with intellectual disabilities. They might be slow, but they are perfectionists at whatever they do. And you know what they do? You know what's their biggest strength? They do from here. They do from the heart. Because they don't understand an alternative. So one of our team members, Hemant, at the peak of COVID, he comes to us and he says, "Sister, there are people who are hungry and we know how to cook." And imagine this boy's vision, this boy with a mental disability. He's in the autism spectrum. He says, if we start cooking, nobody will stay hungry, and he bursts out into laughter. We started with a few hundred meals, and it gives me immense pride to say that all of these amazing people that you see here have served over 6 million meals to the economically vulnerable, to people who can't afford to come to a Mitti Cafe. A Mitti Cafe goes to them to serve these meals. As I mentioned, Bangalore so Mitti Cafes are currently present within various airports in the country. National Airport was the first airport to give us a space at a time when we were really small. At a time we didn't know, we couldn't even pitch to an airport, thinking that probably we don't stand a chance. But thank you for your leadership efforts, and thank you for all the stories of inclusion that you've enabled us to create. This picture is very special. After the Bangalore International Airport, the Mumbai International Airport reached out, and we had our inauguration. And you know, in this picture, there's something common and something painfully common. In this picture, and many of them you'll see here, for all of them, it's their first livelihood opportunity. All of these people that you see here. And then you question why. Until when? Caroline, disability rights activist for the last 20 years. And you question why did it have to be her first livelihood opportunity after 20 years, and today she's our assistant manager. This girl right here. Mitti is present inside. So from that small table to an umbrella today, of course, we are present at airports. Mitti is present inside the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Supreme Court of India. The cafe at the Rashtrapati Bhavan was inaugurated by the first citizen of our country, the President of India. The one at Supreme Court was inaugurated by the Chief Justice of India, thereby enabling us to create immense awareness around inclusion. Lastly, and I'll end with this, my favorite poet says this, and I'll translate it for you. मेरे सीने में नहीं तो तेरे सीने में सही हो कहीं भी आग लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए. You know what that means? We'll all die someday. All of us. But do that one bit for that one person. Inspire just that one more person, and the world will change for what it should be. And when we say Mitti Cafe magic of abilities, it's not just their abilities, it is all of your abilities. Let's replace social work with social duty, and you'll see the world differently. Compassion and courage are two weapons that can eradicate any problem that our world faces today, and you all have that in plenty. And with the magic in your abilities, the world will change for what we all dream of. One Kirti at a time, one Praveen at a time, one Archana at a time, one Stidus at a time, one Caroline at a time, one Rishikesh at a time, Sachin, and one Tofir at a time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.